this. Surely not, like, surely not. And then she is ready for the extractions. Oh my God, it's here. I'm so excited. This is insane. This is actually insane. Good morning everyone, happy Tuesday and welcome back to the weekly vlog. This week is actually my last week in the UK for a little while because next week I go to Bali for a month. I actually can't believe I'm saying that, like I can't believe it's next week that I'm going. I was up at 5:30 this morning. I've already got a few admin-y email bits done and I'm now gonna start my day, although technically I've already started my day, but I'm gonna go downstairs and do some reformer Pilates because we all know it's my favourite way to start the day and I feel like it would be rude to not start the weekly vlog off with a bit of reformer Pilates. So we're gonna go downstairs and get on with that, so let's go. On Saturday I did a reformer Pilates workout that I've never done before. It was a core one and it actually did kind of kill my abs off. Like on Sunday, you know when it hurts to laugh, it was that kind of workout. Like the next day, I was trying to avoid laughing and sneezing at every possible moment because it absolutely killed my abs. And I kind of want to do it again today, but then I'm also kind of thinking I should do a glute one to change it up. We're going to go with that one. I'm going to start with some footwork. Exhale to push up today. Bring it in for 10 minutes. So let's exhale to press georgieivyclarke. We're going to go for 3, 4, 3. Obviously it's now time for my morning iced coffee and recently I've been having it in this little ghost glass and with this little ghost straw, and it is the cutest combination and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. And I've been having like an autumnal iced coffee as well, so I've been having a vanilla cinnamon iced latte and I do like a little vanilla cold foam and then I put cinnamon on the top, and I have a little ghost salt and pepper shaker that I have cinnamon in one of them and chocolate in the other, and then I use it to top my like coffees with chocolate, and it's the cutest little thing ever. It's the best little coffee hack because it's so cute, and like the little ghost, let me just show you it. It is literally the cutest thing ever and it has chocolate sprinkles in, like I said, so I just shake it on top of my iced coffee and these three together just make the cutest little coffee, like little coffee routine in the morning. I'm just absolutely obsessed with it. I didn't end up doing a cold foam today because I didn't leave enough room with the milk and I also couldn't really be bothered, but I just need to add some cinnamon. I've just realised I completely forgot to do that. And then she's done my little morning iced coffee. And I mean, look at that straw with the glass. It is literally the cutest thing. Like I am so obsessed with it. Yesterday I got my car back after having it in the garage for 10 days, having repairs done. And I honestly couldn't be happier. And I'm so glad that I can finally get in my car and drive and leave the house basically. So this morning, we are gonna go out and I have already actually packed my bag ready. We're gonna go to Chater's, aka my favourite coffee shop, to go and sit and do some work at, and I'm gonna do the last final bit of my Pilates coursework, which I can't quite believe I'm saying. I've literally just got the reformer Pilates moves to do, I think. I've done like half of them. I've done, in fact, actually maybe I've done more than half because I've done that one. I've got like this much left to do. I don't know if you can see that, like this many pages. That's page 103. And the last page is 180. So I've got about 80 pages left of my Pilates coursework. And then it's just a case of going to Bali next week and doing all the practical side of my course when I'm out there, which feels insane. Like I can't believe I've nearly done it. So I thought I would do the last bit of my Pilates course and finish it up in my favourite way by going to a coffee shop and doing some revision or like learning, studying basically. So that is what we're gonna do. I just need to put some shoes on. My laptop's actually over there and I do need that for my coursework, so I'm just gonna chuck that in my bag. And then we shall head to Chater's, get a coffee and sit and do some studying for the last time, which is kind of crazy. I am honestly so happy to be sat in my car right now. Like the fact that I finally have it back, I can't even explain. Like living in the middle of nowhere on your own, not having a car and no public transport to be able to get you anywhere is hell. And I didn't realise how bad it is to not have a car, because ever since I started learning how to drive, like ever since I could drive, I've had a car. And if I've ever had to drop my car off at the garage, I've had like my parents around or whatever. So not having a car and no independence, oh, it was hell and horror. So the fact I have my car back right now. Also, basically I took my car in for an MOT and my steering failed my MOT and that's why it had to be repaired. So when I went to pick my car up from the garage yesterday, they said to me, they were like, your steering was so bad. They were like, did you not notice that your car was really difficult to steer? And I was like, no, like I didn't really think it was a problem, to be honest. Well, However, I then drove home yesterday after I picked my car up from the garage and I reversed into my drive. So I was like obviously like using my steering wheel quite a lot to reverse into my drive, and I actually started laughing to myself because I was like, oh my God, my car feels like a brand new car. Like it feels completely different. The steering on my car now, I can't believe I'm talking about cars on my channel. Like this is not a bit of me. I'm not really a car girl, clearly. I am literally just a girl, and I had no idea how bad my steering was until I've now had it fixed, and I'm like, oh, there's a massive difference. Like the difference is astronomical. Like it's actually probably quite bad because I've been driving around my steering like that for quite a while, blissfully unaware how bad it was. Like I did like a 13-hour round trip to Cornwall a few weeks ago with my car like that. So that's not good, but thank God my car is back. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I just felt like I'm gonna have like the best loud music, singing along to music in my car session ever, because I have missed that so much. I just love driving along on my own, listening to music. I also feel like I really look like Humpty Dumpty this morning. Like I promise I have a head of hair on my head. I just feel like she is just not looking like she's there. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna drive, gonna get parked up, and I will see you at the coffee shop. We have made it to Traitors. It's nice and quiet in here, like in terms of people. And I've got my Pilates thing, I have my coffee, and I'm just gonna get on with Okay, I have finished up at Traitors. It is 11 AM. I still have a little bit of coursework to do. I haven't quite finished it. I think I've got 88% done, but I feel like I need a bit of a break. So I'm going to go to Waitrose, have a little wander around there, go home, and then I'll either carry on my coursework when I'm home, or I'll do it like 5:30 one morning, wake up early whilst it's dark and do like an hour of coursework then. But I feel like my brain is hurting and I need a break. So I was hoping to get it all done there. I thought I was going to get it all done, but I haven't managed to, but it's fine. I'll do it later. Finally, I have got my hands on the cinnamon roll flavour milk. I found this in Waitrose. I didn't realise they sold it. I thought only Sainsbury's did, and I don't really have a Sainsbury's near me. But apparently Waitrose now sell it, and it's a cinnamon roll flavour oat and soya little flavoured milk thing. This is literally going to be perfect for an autumnal iced coffee. Like obviously I've been having my vanilla cinnamon one, but I feel like this is going to be even better and also so much easier. Like you can literally just chuck it in, which I definitely will be trying tomorrow morning. So we can try this, which I'm so excited about. Like I am literally over the moon about this. Anyway, I'm going to head home now. That's literally all I got in Waitrose. But yeah, I'm going to head home and carry on with a bit of Pilates coursework. I am home and I have something to show you. This arrived yesterday and I literally had no idea what it was. Like it's unbranded, didn't really know what it was, wasn't expecting anything, and then I opened it and it's from YouTube and it's a t-shirt to celebrate their 30th, not 30th, 20th, I probably should have known that, their 20th birthday. It says, congrats, you've scored a limited edition YouTube 20th birthday t-shirt. This is a special thank you from us for being an awesome partner and why can't I speak today, and an important part of our journey. Here's to the next 20 years. So this is it. It's this black t-shirt, and on the front it's just like plain black, and it has a little YouTube logo in the corner there. And then on the sleeve here it says established in 2005, and it's embroidered, which I think is so cute. And then this is the back. It really is giving like business in the front, party in the back, because it has these little silver 20 balloons with the YouTube logo, which I actually think is so cute. This is a large as well, so it should be like, I feel like this is a perfect like bed t-shirt, like lounging around the house, like that kind of cozy oversized t-shirt to just wear with like a pair of pants around the house. Like that is what this is going to be for me, and I'm so excited about it. I actually think that's so cute, and it's actually really soft. Like it's really good material, and I just think that's so fun. Like I've got a limited edition little YouTube birthday t-shirt. How fun is that? I just had to show you that because I thought that was really cute. So that's my little parcel. The postman has been, but I haven't actually come home to any parcels today, so don't actually have any parcels to open, but I thought I'd show you that one that I opened yesterday because it's so cute. Anyway, I'm gonna get back on with a bit of coursework now. Like I said, I'm very nearly done. I think I'm like 85% of the way through. Have I already said that? I might have, I don't know. I'm rambling, so I'm just gonna get back on with revision.
And just a simple squat, carriage closed, and then ideally bringing the hips as low as the knees if possible. Red springs, that might make it a little bit heavier to push out, and then bringing it all the way in. I want to add a shoulder press and variation. You want to make sure that you're pushing evenly. Some people will push through, and that's your side splits.
This might be a little bit of a weird thing about me. Some people really struggle with it, but I watch everything in 2 times. Like if I'm watching YouTube videos, it's in 2 times. These reformer Pilates like instruction videos, they're in 2 times. I love BBC iPlayer because they let you play things in 2 times, but Netflix used to, but they don't anymore. And I don't know if it's just my Netflix account or what, but I can't change the speed though, which is so annoying. Like if I could watch everything in 2 times, I would. Like I think because I talk really quickly, I then like watching other people talk quickly, if that makes sense. Like I can keep up with it, whereas other people, like if I'm watching something out loud and my family walk in the room, they're like, how do you understand that? It literally sounds like blah, blah, blah. But to me, as a fast speaker, that's the pace I want to watch things at. So everything that I do or everything that I watch, where possible, is in 2 times. And if something is available in 2 times, then it makes me very happy. Like I love it even more, like the BBC.
Toes onto the carriage about, hip distance apart, which is going to keep the carriage a little bit and then tap your bum down and your inside foot on the shoulder pad, toes on the carriage.
Okay, I think I am Pilates course worked out. I'm so nearly done, but I think I'm either going to finish it off later, or like I said, one morning when I wake up early, I'll just do like sit and do an hour before it gets light, because I can't film when it's dark anyway. So I'll probably do that then. I'm now going to do, I need to do a Pilates. No, I don't. I've got Pilates on the brain. Obviously, I've been doing my Pilates course for too long. This is why I've decided I need a break. I need to do my Bali customs form or something like that I need to do. And then I also need to pay the Bali tourist tax thing that you have to pay to go to Bali. So I'm going to get that done, because those are my last 2 admin bits for Bali, I think. I've already got my visa, I've got my vaccinations, and I think that is it. Like I feel like everything else, I need to do basically these 2 things and then I'm basically ready to get on the plane, other than packing and prepping obviously, but I feel like that's different. Documentation, official, important things wise, I just need to do these 2 things and then I think I'm done. So I'm going to quickly do them now, get them ticked off my list, then we shall go from there. At this point, I think training to become a Pilates instructor might become a new personality trait. At least for today it has, because I'm about to talk about Pilates again, but this evening I'm off to do an observation for my Pilates course. So basically I'm just going to Pilates class and sitting in the back and making notes. So I've got that at 7:40 this evening. The Tuesday class is at 7:40, which I think is just a bit of a killer time personally. Like I'm glad I'm not actually like doing the class, because at that time of day I'm normally like about to get into bed. But I'm gonna sit there in the back. I might even make hot chocolate to bring with me, to be honest. I feel like that sounds like quite a nice idea. But yeah, I'm glad I'm sitting there just making notes and not actually having to do a burning Pilates class at 8 p.m. at night. But I'm doing that this evening, so I just thought I'd update you. And then when I get home, I think I might watch the new Molly May documentary, because that came out on Saturday, I think, and I haven't started watching it yet. So I feel like come home from Pilates, shower, take off my makeup, get my pajamas on, get into bed, and then watch an episode of the new documentary. I feel like that sounds like quite a good idea. I thought I should pack my bag so that it's ready to go. I know it's only 5 o'clock, but I just thought then it's done and ready. So in here I've got my notebook ready for my taking notes, and also this notebook, which I love. This is like my favourite bit of like stationery for my studying that I've got, because it's just so cute. So I have my notebooks to take notes on the classes, a pen. I need to fill my Stanley up, but I'll do that later because I want it to be nice, fresh, cold water. And then literally just my phone, which obviously I'll put in there for now, but I'm not going for like 2 hours, so I don't need it in there yet. But that is literally all I need to bring with me for observations. All I do is literally just sit there and make notes, like I said. So, oh, actually I do need my signing sheet so I can get the instructor to sign my hours off. So I do need to do that actually. I need to go find that and put that in here, and then my bag is ready. This lighting combined with a slick back is terrifying. Like, it's hideous. I literally look like a pumpkin or something. But anyway, it is 7:10. I'm just going to drive to Pilates now to go and do my observation. I've had my dinner, so I can literally do this observation, go home, and basically get straight into bed afterwards, which I am really looking forward to doing, I can't lie. And we are done. It is 8:45 and I'm going to go home and I'm going to get myself all tucked up into bed, and I literally cannot wait. I haven't had a sweet treat for the evening though, and I feel like I need one, but I don't really know what to have. I'm getting really shiny, so I think I just need to go home and get this makeup taken off, so let's go. I was listening to the Olivia Dean album on the way home. Are we surprised? No, because I'm still just listening to it on repeat. And I was listening to Baby Steps, where there's like the really like constantly posted song lyric of no one to text when the plane lands and no one to call when it's taking off. And then I was thinking, like, obviously I'm flying to Bali next week. Like, this time next week will be my last night sleeping in my bed for a month, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, I was thinking about that song lyric and I was like, I literally have so many people to text when that plane lands. Like, I was thinking about it, like I just kind of was thinking about that song lyric whilst I was like driving home on my own in the dark, like not really much else to think about. And I was just thinking of all the people that I'm going to be texting when my plane lands, because not just because I'm an annoying person who's just going to be texting people, but like they're genuinely people who I think would want me to text them to let them know that I've landed safely, if you know what I mean. And I was thinking, I've actually got like, I need 2 hands to count the amount of people that I need to text when I land, which is actually so lovely, like just thinking about that, especially because I'm single. Like that song is obviously meant to be like a saying like I've not got a boyfriend, I've got no one to text when the plane lands, and I don't have a boyfriend, but I have multiple people, I have a plethora, I have double hand amounts of people that I can count on that I need to text when the plane lands, which I just thought was really lovely. And I feel like that's a very nice thought to end my Tuesday evening on. A random one and a bit thought-provoking, which wasn't really my plan, but anyway, I am gonna get myself ready for bed, as I've said about 6 times. I need to get these clothes off because I've literally been in these clothes since probably about 6 o'clock this morning, maybe 6:30. I woke up at 5:30 obviously, but I was in my dressing gown for ages because I just bloody love my dressing gown, as we are all well aware of. So I'm gonna jump in the shower, get this makeup off, get my face washed, get my skincare done, get into bed, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Good morning everyone, happy Thursday. Today is going to be another day in my life training to become a Pilates instructor. I am going to try and make my Thursday not the same as my Tuesday for you, but today I am going to do some reformer Pilates to start my day with. I am also going to do some Pilates coursework because I'm 90% of the way through. I think I've literally got like 25 moves left maybe to do, and then I'm done, ready to go and do the practical stuff in Bali. So I really want to get that done today, and then I've also got a Pilates observation to do this evening, but I'll try and make it as unrepetitive as physically possible. Just got this jumper on from Lululemon, and then I completely forgot I had this little set. It's from Pretty Little Thing, and it's just like this long line like vest top type thing and leggings, and I actually really love it, and I completely forgot I had it, but I'm really glad that I have rediscovered it. And then I just need to I'm going to chuck on some grey Pilates socks actually, because I feel like this will go quite nicely. And yeah, I'm going to go downstairs, do some reformer Pilates, and then we can go from there. These socks are actually so nice. I got them from a Pilates event that I went to in Cambridge, but they're from the brand Melly Soles. These are like the Pilates studio logo things, but this brand I know you can order Pilates socks from online, and they're really thick and really soft, so I would actually recommend them. But yeah, this is my little Pilates outfit of the day. I basically just live in Pilates clothes all the time. Like I put them on in the morning to do Pilates, and then I just stay in them for the rest of the day. And on days that I don't do Pilates, I still often wear Pilates outfits because it's just comfy, and it is basically me at this point. So this is the outfit of the day. I'm gonna go downstairs, do some Pilates, so let's go.
Nice, we're here just for another 8. Just that calf raise, lifting everything back up, and we lift. And then both hands press out with that ball, we bring it back in. Good, we're here for another 8. Good. Slide your carriage out, and slide it back inwards. Have we lost? Mix it back up, and then keep flowing with this exercise. Let's go just for another 8 like this. We slide it back in, nice and controlled, nice and stable.
Okay, Pilates is done. Obviously, it's now time for my morning iced coffee. I am literally so annoyed right now. It is actually Sunday, and I've just gone to edit this weekly vlog, and some of the clips are missing because my SD card, or one of my SD cards, has decided to just completely wipe itself. Like literally every single thing that was on the SD card has gone. The SD card is empty, which is really annoying because I have lost a whole come shop with me video that I filmed this week. So that was a complete waste of time, and it now means I've now not got a video, and I don't have time to refilm it obviously because I'm going away. So I've lost that, and I've also lost whatever else is on the SD card, and I just don't know what was on that SD card, which is really annoying. I did lose a weekly vlog clip where I was basically saying that I'd made myself a coffee to go using the Outpro cinnamon roll milk, and I filmed a taste test of me trying it for the first time, and basically I'm a really big fan. I think it tastes really nice. It's just like a nice cinnamony autumnal coffee. It's like a good alternative to a pumpkin spice latte, because I don't really like a pumpkin spice latte, but I always want to like it because I think it's just a nice like autumnal seasonal drink, and this is like the perfect alternative. The only thing I didn't love was because it's like plant milk. I'm definitely like a cow's milk drinker. I do like oat milk, but I find like halfway through the coffee it gets really creamy. But what I have been doing this week is mixing half and half, like this and cow's milk, and it's delicious. But yeah, I'm a really big fan of this. It tastes delicious. And it's like not too, the thing is as well, I often find like if you have like a cinnamon roll latte out the house or something, it's often made with syrup, so it's really sweet. Whereas because this is just a flavoured milk, it's like nice and cinnamony and flavoured without being too sweet. So very big fan of that. But I was saying that I have made a coffee to take with me because I'm going to go to M&S and have a bit of a mooch around M&S. Luckily those clips were filmed in a different SD card, so I've not lost those, but I know I lost this clip, so I thought I would just refilm it to help with the continuity of the video. And if there's any jumpy bits in this vlog, it's because I've lost some footage and I just don't know what I've lost at the moment. So yeah, that's great. I really love that for me. But anyway, let's go to M&S and have a little bit of a mooch. They've got all the new pasta dishes as well. I actually had this one the other day, the enjoyyy one. It's actually quite good. I wouldn't pay full price for it though. It's normally £6, but I got it reduced, and it's also reduced today. They've also got a spaghetti carbonara. That looks delicious. And this one, oh my goodness, pistachio pesto and king corn. That looks unreal. But I just can't justify £6 for them. I feel like that's really steep. This one also looks so good. Beef shin tortellini or tortelloni. That looks kind of tempting. It's just giving like cozy autumn wholesome meal, which I love. This section at M&S is just a bit of me with all the different varieties of potato and then like the Yorkshire puddings and stuff. Like I could quite happily eat all of this. Every time I come into M&S I look at these, and every time I think about how delicious they look. I don't know what it is about them, but that just looks like the most delicious jacket potato in the world. This on sourdough is like the best autumn breakfast. Also the packaging, I just love it. These look delicious. Crunchy masala chicken bites with mango chutney drizzle, and also crunchy peri peri sounds nice, but these look so good. They're crunchy hot honey, and whatever that is that's on them looks delicious, like crunchy coating. This looks really good, but it's so expensive. Like you get a tiny little bit of like the pistachio dip with shortbread, and I feel like you're just better off buying the jar of sauce anyway and buying a pack of shortbread instead. I always think these look really nice as well, but I don't like peanut butter. These look delicious, so I'm gonna pick up a pack to try. Oh my goodness. Milk chocolate coated speculoos creams. It's like Biscoff combined with like a custard cream covered in chocolate. That in a little autumnal afternoon with a cup of tea, if you liked a cup of tea or like a hot chocolate or something, reading my book. That sounds delicious. These look so good, but they're £4, which I just feel like is quite expensive, but they look delicious. Tiramisu brownies, and then they've also got these, but I don't like Marmite, so I don't know how I feel about these. Pecan and salted caramel blondies with Marmite. I do get like Marmite's like salty, so it's kind of like salted caramel, but I don't really know how I feel about that. These look so good. Multi-chocolate and caramel biscuity clouds, but they also have the pistachio ones, which I'm still yet to try, and Sophia said these are delicious. So I don't know which one to get, because I kind of want to get one of them, but then I'm also like, now I can't decide. I probably just won't get either because I can't make a decision. These are meant to be amazing in M&S, these stain removing wipes. I hear people talk about them all the time, and apparently they're so good. They're only £1.25 as well for 30. They're kind of big though. I wish they did like a smaller pack for my bag. Like if I'm wearing white trousers and I spill coffee down it, I don't really want to have to carry this bag like this with me every time in my bag. Like a smaller travel size one would be really good. Alana has this and she's obsessed with it. She got it a few weeks ago and we've been hunting for it ever since, because how much she's hyped up to me, I now need to try it. And we've been to so many M&S's and haven't been able to find it, and finally I found it, so I'm going to get us both one of these. It's a maple spice flavour syrup, which just sounds delicious. I wanted these so badly last year and I couldn't find them anywhere. They're the Rodney Reindeer brownie pies, because I don't like mince pies, but they sound delicious. And this year they've now come out with a gingerbread cookie one, so I'm going to get both of these and then put them in the freezer so that I've got them ready for Christmas. Otherwise, if I wait until closer to Christmas, which is what I did last year, they sold out. Oh my god, I'm literally screaming. I have literally just screamed. We all know my love for my shark cryoglow mask, okay? It's not a secret. I talk about this all the time. I'm obsessed with it. I absolutely love it. This very kindly did get sent to me from Shark, and I still can't quite believe it. And then the other week, Shark came out with this new facial device thing, and I was like, oh my god, I really want to try that. That looks incredible. Anyway, last week I then received a DM from Shark saying that they love my Shark cryoglow content and could they please send me their new facial device. Absolutely, that's a no-brainer. You don't even need to ask me if you can send me it. You can just send me it because I absolutely want it, and it has just turned up. This was just on my doorstep. It's actually so heavy, like it's a really heavy parcel. I wasn't expecting it to arrive today because I was speaking to Shark yesterday, I was just messaging them, and they said that they would let me know when it's been dispatched and they would send me a tracking link. So as far as I was aware, it hadn't even been sent yet, but here it is now. So we're gonna open it together, and I literally, Oh my god, when I opened my front door and I saw this on my doorstep, I literally screamed. I was like, oh my god, it's here. I am literally so excited for this. I need to stop screaming, but I can't help myself. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so excited, I'm so excited. Oh my god. Sorry, I just need to take a moment to just be like, what the hell is my life? Like, I can't quite believe this. Actually cannot believe this. Why am I not getting out of the box? I don't know, but I just can't. I just need a minute to try to gather myself together. Okay. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. There's a lot going on here. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's not often. For once in my life, I'm speechless, which is not often a frequent occurrence. Will it open like this? Oh, there we go. Wow. Lift to reveal your device. Let's have... Wow. Oh my... Whoa! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow! Look at this! It's in like a little plastic case with a little band, I guess, to keep the lid on. And then... Oh my god. Wow. Here she is. This is the actual like facial tool thing. Oh my god. This is insane. This is actually insane. Okay, so we have like the facial tool thing here. So I believe this is to like, I don't really know, what am I going on about? Let me get this sleeve thing. So basically, if you haven't seen this, this is the Shark Facial Pro Glow Extract, Hydrate and Depuff at Home for a Radiant Glow. It's basically like this does a variety of different things to do an at-home facial. So, oh, okay, here we go. So you get the Power Hub, which is this, and then you've got this, which you attach in like this, and this does exfoliation and attachments and stuff. And it comes with these different heads and these different liquids. This is a detox, AHA and BHA exfoliating gel, and this is a hydrator. So you can do like a hydrating facial and you can do an exfoliating facial with these, with different tips, with this. And then you've also got this, which attaches on, so you can like, it's like a multi-purpose thing. And this is basically the cold under eye patches on my shark mask that I'm absolutely obsessed with. This is basically that, but for your whole face. So this heats up and it also goes cold, and you can do like a facial like that, I guess. This is called the Depuffy attachment. Oh, here we go. If I just show you this might make a little bit more sense. It says cleanse, extract, hydrate, glow and depuffy. So they're like the 5 different things that the facial like tool thing does. And then we have a little user guide. Oh, here you go. So this is what it looks like with one thing on. This is what it looks like with the depuffy thing. And yeah, you can do different things with the different tools. And then when you do this, the exfoliating, like extracting one, it collects all like the dirty, gross water and stuff in here. I am literally so unbelievably excited to use this. Oh my god, I'm actually so excited. The fact that Shark literally messaged me and were like, can we send you this, is insane to me. Like, that is absolutely crazy. Also a very silly question. I obviously need to have a read through the instructions because there's quite a lot going on. Like here there's different tips and everything, and then you've got all the, I need to basically read through the user guide, maybe, oh, also charge it up because there's like a little charging lead and a little cleansing brush in there, I'm guessing. And then once I know what I'm doing and it's all charged up, we can do a little at-home facial and give it a try. I honestly can't even explain how happy I am, how excited I am, how grateful I am to have this. I am literally over the moon. This has honestly made my day. I really want to have like a nice at-home self-care pamper evening this evening, but I've got Pilates observations to do, like I said. So this might have, maybe I'll do this on like Friday or Saturday night, or maybe Sunday self-care day. We can try out my new facial tool, which I am just so unbelievably excited about. Oh, I forgot to put the little band on my box. Oh well, that can just sit in there for now. Oh my goodness me. This is Crazy. I just noticed that this little band on it is like Pilates socks. Like it has the little grippy bits on it to keep on it. And I was also just reading this, and this is gross. Decode your gunk. Like that actually is kind of vile. Like that's a horrible picture, but that kind of shows you what it does. Good evening. I've just parked for Pilates. I've had a very busy afternoon doing admin bits, which is why I haven't vlogged anything. And I think Sophia, she has just filled up at Pilates. So I'm gonna get out of the car and go. Good evening. I have just finished my Pilates observation. Sophia and Jess go to that Pilates class, so they pulled up at the same time as me, hence why the last vlog clip was a little bit rushed, because we pulled up at the same time, so I thought we might as well walk to the studio together, so hence the rushed clip. But I have done my Pilates observation now, and that is actually my last one. I've got no more observations to do before I go to Bali, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, it is 6:59, almost 7 o'clock. So I'm going to go home, have some dinner, and I've got a little bit of work that I need to finish off. So I'm going to go home and get that done. And yeah, that's my plan. So let's go. I can't actually explain how happy I am right now. I just went downstairs to make hot chocolate in my velvetizer. I came back upstairs, walked into my bedroom with all my candles lit, where it's all like dark and cozy, and I started to hear the rain on the windows, and it has literally just started. There's a storm coming and the rain has literally just come in. Like it's been dry all day. It has just started raining. As I'm in bed, all cozy, with all my candles lit, with my hot chocolate in a pumpkin mug. Like hearing the rain on the window when I'm cozy in bed is one of my favourite things anyway. But the fact it's like so cozy, hot chocolate, candles lit, this is literally perfect. Good morning everyone, happy Friday. I have my weekend wellness jumper on because the weekend is very nearly here. I really have that Friday feeling today as well. Like I don't know what it is, but I'm just really feeling Friday today. I'm gonna make a start unpacking for Bali actually, because I just want to kind of make a start now so I can see what I've got and just kind of gradually do it over the next few days. So I'm going to do that today as well, and then the rest of today's plan we shall just go from there. This week has been a week of very exciting deliveries, and I actually have another parcel which I am so incredibly excited about. I can't quite believe this, but on whatever day it was that I opened my Shark facial device, a couple of hours after I opened that, I received an email from Shark, and basically they are launching another new skincare product which is launching on Monday, and they asked if they could send me it and for me to create some content on it for them. And I literally couldn't believe it, because obviously I had literally just opened the facial tool and they've already sent me another like facial skincare device, which I literally cannot believe. And the fact that they've sent it to me like pre-launch and stuff so that I can create content on it to promote it when it gets launched is actually crazy to me, and I am literally so excited and I just can't quite believe it. Okay, so this is just crazy. I feel like what is going on this week? In here, let me just, I feel like I need some scissors or something. This is the new Shark depuffy device thing. I'm actually in so much disbelief right now. This I basically think is a more basic version of the facial tool, because obviously the facial tool does like multiple things. It does the extractions, it does the hydrations, and it also has the depuffy attachment, whereas this is just a depuffy tool. So I believe, I don't know how much this is because obviously it's not been launched yet, but I believe this will probably be cheaper than the facial tool because it doesn't do as much. It looks gorgeous though. I love the colour of this one. It's like a dark grey silvery thing. On the box it says instant cold and hot contrast therapy, 3 cold and 3 hot temperature levels. Instant chill treatment helps reduce under eye puffiness. Insta heat treatment, massage to support circulation and boost radiance, helps relax muscle tension. Gua sha sculpting, because it's like a gua sha shape, and then lymphatic flow. Facial massage targets lymphatic flow around face and neck. Developed with dermatologists, does, oh you can, yeah, I'll just give you like a little pan around of the box in case anybody like is interested and wants to read it. And now we can properly open it. Okay, so, oh, this is quite cool, like the packaging of this. I literally can't believe this is the second Shark thing I've unboxed this week. Like I'm actually just so confused. Comes in a really cute little case. That is so cute. That is what it looks like. And then in here, oh my goodness, this is so, oh my god, this is so cute. I love how the case like matches the colour of the thing as well. Oh my god, this is so cool. This is literally just the same as a facial tool, I think, like without the other attachments. I don't really understand why they've released this literally so soon after the facial tool when they're fairly similar, but there must be a reason for it. But yeah, this is basically, like I said with the facial tool, this is like the CryoGlow under eye patches that I love, but for your whole face, which is genius. So I'm so excited about this. I cannot wait to try this. This is literally insane. And then I do actually have a couple other parcels to show you. This is definitely the most exciting one though, which is why I opened that first. I'm just in disbelief. Like when that email came through my inbox, I was like, surely not, like surely not. I have literally just received the facial tool and you already want to send me something else, but I'm obviously not going to say no. I need to get some work done on this. Actually, I've got a few different things I need to film ready for the launch, so I need to get that done. But I also have this parcel. This is also very kindly gifted, but this is so me. Like when I saw this hoodie, I was like, oh my God, like this is probably going to be my favourite Pilates hoodie. This is literally the most me thing. So it's this navy hoodie. On the front it says Pilates Club, like kind of to the side, and then the back I am absolutely obsessed with. It says Pilates Club, breathe, concentration, not breathe, it says breath. Breath, concentration, control, precision, centering, rhythm, strength, balance, coordination and stability. So it has like all the Pilates principles on it that Joseph Pilates came up with, which as a training Pilates instructor, I feel like now I understand them. I quite like that it says it all on there. And then it says non-members welcome every Sunday 9 till 10 AM. See website for details. I just love that. And then they also sent me a little cap to go with it, which I think is so cute. Just says Pilates Club. I will leave the links to these down below. The brand is Fiora Valley. I think that's how you say it. I'll leave links down below in case anybody wants it. And then I also got a little top as well. This is just like a little white crop top. It says Pilates Club in navy, and then on the back it says the same as the jumper, but it's just like the reverse. And then I also bought another thing on Vinted. I have been obsessed with buying bow and tea on Vinted recently, and I found another bargain on there that I just couldn't resist. This was £15 I think, and this is one, maybe it was even 10, and this is like a new release from Bow and Tea. Like it's not actually been out that long, so I had to snap this up when I saw it. And especially because it is grey mile gym wear, and like I said earlier, I am just obsessed with grey mile gym wear, but I don't feel like it's that easy to find. Like I don't feel like many places do grey mile gym wear. And this one from Bow and Tea I loved. It is a size medium though, so it is a bit big for me, like sizing wise, but I'm hoping I can get away with it, and I hope it will fit nicely. So this is the top, which I'm not gonna lie, does look a bit big for me. I don't know if that is gonna fit. This is the sports bra, and then the back has like this heart kind of cutout detail almost, like an upside down sort of heart thing with crossover straps, and it's such nice quality. And the girl I think had literally worn this once. But yeah, this is a medium. I've just seen they do extra, extra small, small, medium, large and extra large. So I probably would have needed an extra, extra small or an extra small. So I don't actually know if I can make this work, but I saw it on there and it was so cheap, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to try it, and then if it doesn't fit me I can just resell it. Like I'll just put it back up on Vinted. And then these are the shorts, which look like this. Yeah, I think this might be too big for me, which is such a shame because it was so flipping cute, and I would have loved to have worn this in Bali for my teacher training, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make this work. I think that might be a bit big for me. Like I think it might be too big on the chest, but we shall see. But anyway, those are my parcels for today. This week has literally been incredible for parcels. Like I have loved seeing my postman. Like what the postman brought me today has been a great time of my day every single day this week, and I'm just in disbelief about this. Like I can't quite believe it. But anyway, my brother is actually home today. He's not working, so I'm gonna make use of that and teach him some reform of Pilates, just basically practice talking through the moves and explaining them to someone for my Pilates training. I've actually done 98% of my coursework, and I think the last 2% is just doing my practical things actually in Bali. So I've actually got nothing else to do now. I just need to go to Bali and do the practical bits basically, which is exciting. But yeah, gonna do some Pilates practical practice, and I'll see you in a bit. I feel like I have the mum and then the little baby, like the little cases and stuff. The fact they're like the same but different, it's literally like having mother and daughter. This is literally the cutest thing. I'm also kind of tempted to take this to Bali with me because it's obviously like in a little travel case and it's quite compact and stuff. I'm just thinking on the plane and stuff, when I'm 17 hours into my flight, the cooling sensation of this, especially because planes like the recirculating air and stuff, I feel like the altitude makes you really puffy. So like the cooling anti-depuffy thing on this could be so nice. So I'm kind of tempted because obviously this is so big. I won't be taking this with me, and I also won't take my cryo glow mask because that's also so big and like not very good for travel, whereas this is literally perfect. So I'm actually kind of tempted, but we shall see. I've just read through the brief for my Shark Tea Puffy work. This isn't part of the work, like mentioning it in this video. This isn't like part of it, but I thought I would just quickly read you a little bit of information just in case anybody was curious, because I didn't really know what I was talking about in the last clip. Like for example, I didn't know how much it was, and on here it says it's going to be £179.99, and I think the facial tool is like £300, £330 or something. So it's basically a cheap alternative, and it says, you already know and love our Facial Pro Glow, but we know there's one part of that set you adore most. We're thrilled to announce that Depuffy is now launching as a standalone product. So it is like the facial tool, but just one thing rather than a multi-purpose thing. And it just says, developed with dermatologists, inspired by gua sha techniques, can be used to soothe muscles anytime, anywhere, requires no plugs, freezer time or setup. It's ready to use whenever and wherever you are. Available from the 29th of October, which is Monday, which will obviously have been and gone by the time this video goes live anyway, so it is now available to buy, and it's a perfect Christmas gift. Just thought I would share that in case anybody was curious, because I didn't really know whether it was the same as a facial tool or not. I didn't know how much it was, so now I know that information, I just thought I'd share it. This is my Friday afternoon activity. I am actually filming a pack and prep with me vlog, so I filmed all the packing for that, so it'll be in a separate video, but I just thought I'd update you that this is the current situation. I've also just tried the bow and tea set on, and I think it's okay, it's just not perfect, which I had kind of expected. Are you gonna stay in there? Let's see. Obviously it is a little bit big. There is like a bit of excess material, like on the shorts it kind of does. I mean, it's fine now, but like if I stand for a bit, there is like a little bit of like ruching almost, but it's not baggy. Like it's kind of tight. There is a little bit of a gap here. So because of that, it's not the most flattering, because it's obviously not super tight and it's not the most supportive, but it does fit, and I think I can get away with it. Like I don't feel like I'd be walking around and people would be like, that is literally hanging off her. Like it's tight to my stomach and stuff. It's just not super flattering. But it's also, but at the same time, it's not hanging off. Like I do think I can get away with it, and it's really lovely, thick material. I love like the grey marl and the shape and everything. I also love that back detail with like the little love heart. I think is so cute. And for £15, I literally can't complain. Like when I bought it, I obviously saw that it was a medium, and I knew that there was a likelihood that it wasn't going to fit me, but I got sucked in by the £15 and I decided it would be worth it. And I do feel like for £15, you can't really complain, because I think this set, if I bought it in my size brand new off Bow and Tea, it would be like £60 to £70. So I would much rather it be a little bit like big, but still be able to get away with it for £15. Like I don't think it's massively noticeably big, if that makes sense. Like it's not falling off, it's just not super tight, but it works, so I'm pretty happy with that. This could potentially end up going in here. I don't know if I'm going to bring it to Bali or not, because it's obviously not perfect, so I don't know if it will make it in here, but we'll see. I thought it was okay, I now don't think it is. I rewatched that clip and I like noticed the sports bra looked so baggy and saggy, and I thought it was just the lighting at first, and to be honest, I don't think the lighting helped, but I've now realised that it probably should be fitting like this, which means I have all of this excess material in the back, and then there is actually quite a big gap there now, I've noticed. Like that should not be that loose. So although it does technically work, I just think it doesn't look great. And if I went to a Pilates class like this, I think it would look fine to start with, because I could like, you know, pull it so it fits. But I think over time it would just become looser and looser. And I have also just eaten lunch and I had 2 bagels, so I'm probably partly bloated as well. So if I'm doing like an early morning workout before I've eaten, the shorts probably aren't going to fit me even more. So I think it probably is going to be a relist on Vinted situation, because as much as I love it, I just don't think it looks as good as my other gym wear, because it doesn't fit me properly. Like it's just not flattering, it's not supportive, and there is actually quite a big gap here, which is such a shame. It's just so annoying that like the person selling this wasn't selling it in an extra small, because then it would have been perfect. But oh well, at least I tried. It obviously isn't meant to be, and I will just sell on Vinted and somebody else can have a nice Bow and Tea bargain instead. It is time to try the Shark facial device, which I'm so unbelievably excited for. This face is clean, nothing is on it, and I've just quickly read what I need to do. This is the weekly Pro Glow routine. You're meant to do this once a week for 9 minutes, and it smooths, brightens and hydrates for a weekly glow in just 9 minutes. And this is basically gonna try the whole thing out. So first up, we're going to try the Depuffy heating cooling thingy-majig. Is this going to be satisfying? I don't actually know. Okay, so turn it on. Oh, that's on the cold setting. I don't know how to change it. Oh, it says temp and intensity. Okay, so that changes different colours for the intensity of the coolness, I'm guessing. Do I maybe hold it down for the heat? Maybe not. You start with the Insta Heat to loosen surface oh my god, that's really hot. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting it to be that hot. That is lovely. Oh my god. Apparently you start with this to loosen impurities, and it's got 3 different heat settings. That is actually so nice. I've never had like a heated thing for my face before, but oh my god, that is lovely. I feel like I'm gonna end up using this a lot, like especially now that it's winter. This warming thing is delightful. That is honestly lovely. I can't even explain that. It is so warm. It's like a heated blanket but for your face. Okay, I think that is enough of the heat thing, so I'm just gonna quickly turn that off. And then next up is exfoliating and extracting. So you put on a thin layer of the Derm Detox thingy and you leave it on for 3 minutes. These I had a quick look at as well, and they're $39.99 to repurchase the 2 liquids, which I didn't think was too bad because I feel like you're going to get at least like 5 facials out of the liquids, and 1 facial is normally like £40. So I thought that was, well, even more than £40. Basically, I thought that was really good. I'm just going to do a little bit of this. And then whilst I leave this on for 3 minutes, I need to go and fill up the tank with some water. So I'm just going to quickly go and do that. And then we will see what gunk I basically have in my face, which is probably going to be disgusting, but I'm also very intrigued. I actually feel like a little of this goes a long way. I think this is going to do definitely more than 5 facials, potentially even 10. Like, although it's a small bottle, you really don't need a lot to do a thin layer. I'm just going to quickly go and pop some water in this, and then I'll be back. And then attach my little water thing on. And then there are 2 different tips, a wide one which you do like all over, and then a T-zone tip for the T-zone. Obviously it says to start with the wide one and then change it halfway through, so that is what I'm going to do. And then she is ready for the extractions. Am I ready for the extractions though? I don't know, because I don't think I've ever had like a facial extraction, so I've actually got no idea what is going on in this face of mine, so I'm intrigued to see what comes out. I'm also a bit nervous, but I'm also a bit scared, but we're gonna do it. Okay, I think we are ready. Oh my god, the noise. Oh my god, it's like literally suctioning to my face. This feels like I'm hoovering my face. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, I don't know if you can hear the suction. Can you see? It's like proper suctioning. Okay, I'm feeling water on my face now. I think it's pumping the clean water onto my face. I don't really know what moves I'm meant to do with it, but it's kind of hard to move because it is really suctioning to my face. So this is on the 3rd intensity level. You can change the intensity so it's not suctioning as much, but I feel like I want to do a strong suction for my first one to try and get stuff out. It kind of feels like sellotape, you know, like if you put sellotape on your skin and then pulled it off, it kind of feels like that. Like, it doesn't hurt, but you can definitely feel a suction. Okay, this is what it's looking like so far. It's like milky kind of liquid, and now I just need to change to the T-zone tip to do my forehead. Now we go again. This is really cool. It feels very high tech, very like futuristic. I feel like my nose could have quite a bit like in it. I don't know why, but I always just feel like my nose is like, don't know, you know, like you have those nose pore strips and stuff, so I feel like the nose is like quite a big clogged up area. It's just switched itself off, so I'm guessing I'm done. I think it's just like automatically set to a 3-minute session. But yeah, I've just got like white kind of liquid in there, which on the box says cloudy is you've removed excess oil, so I'm pretty happy with that. There's no floaties in that, as they've put, which is disgusting, and there's no orangey liquid, which is removing makeup or SPF, so it shows my face is nice and clean, which is good. So I'm pretty happy with that. So that is that. I now need to empty this, ready for the hydrofacial, so I will be back. And now I need to fill this tank with the hydrofacial liquid, and then here we go. This feels the same as the other one, but I'm guessing this is just putting product in rather than trying to extract, but it's got that same kind of sucking sort of sensation to it. It's quite an enjoyable experience, I can't lie. Like, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. My face is looking a little red, so it's obviously doing something. Hopefully what it's doing is something good. I've just felt my skin and it feels really nice. Like, you can feel the product kind of on there, kind of like a hyaluronic acid serum. Like, it feels like that. There is also some more stuff in the tank, which I wasn't expecting. That is that bit done, and then last but not least, you just take this off and put the depuffy thing back on, and then you use the cooling setting on this to just finalise the facial, which I think is perfect. Like, it's a nice little routine. I have actually just read, it says after extraction, refresh skin by applying your moisturiser and then use this on top, which would be quite nice. But for the first time, oh my god, that is so cold. For the first time, I just kind of want to try this on its own. Oh my god, okay, I'm obsessed with this. I really like the heat setting, but I love this even more. This literally, I think as well, because my skin is nice and hydrated and I've got like a little bit of the product like sitting on my skin, this is gliding over my skin so nicely, and it is so cold. It is literally just like the under eye patches, but for your whole face, which I love. And that is it. The shark facial is done, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. That is definitely going to be part of my weekly routine, maybe like on a Friday evening or a Sunday, like reset kind of thing. I'm just going to finish this off, and then for dinner tonight I'm having a Domino's. Me and my brother are going to get a takeaway just to spend the evening together before I go away. So I'm going to get a Domino's and I will show you that in a bit. But yeah, I'm going to finish this off and I will see you in a bit. I have my pizza. I went with one of the like 2 topping ones because I have realised I'm going to be eating out for 30 days when I'm in Bali. So I'm trying to save a bit of money, but I went with, oh, that actually looks really good. I went with tandoori chicken and minced beef, which is a very random combination, but I just couldn't decide. So I just went with them, but that actually looks really good. Good morning everyone, happy Sunday. Last night I went to Evie's for dinner with Alana. We had a bit of a girls' night, which is really lovely. And the clocks also went back, so I've had an extra hour's sleep. And this morning I've woken up to a really lovely Sunday. Like, the sun is shining, the sky is blue. It's just the perfect like autumnal crisp cold day. Some sad news though, my Starbucks is closing and today is the final day. And I can't lie, I'm actually a little bit sad about it. I know that sounds a bit sad in a way, but that Starbucks holds so many memories. Like, that Starbucks has been around for as long as I can remember. It's the home of the catch-ups that I have with Sophia and Alana. When we go for coffee, we go to Starbucks. So many secrets have been shared in that Starbucks. So much has been discussed and dissected in that Starbucks. Alana came and surprised me when she came home from travelling in that Starbucks. Also on Sunday mornings, Dad and I used to like wake up really early and go and shoot like a bunch of content. Like, when I first started like posting content on my Instagram, we would go out on a Sunday morning at like 7 AM, maybe even 6 AM and shoot loads of content and then get Starbucks afterwards. Also, when I was like 12, I used to go there and get my frappuccinos, and like when I was in secondary school, on my way to school, like my best friend would pick me up from my house. We would go and drop her brother off at school, go to Starbucks, get a coffee, and then go to school. Like, it just, there's so many memories in that Starbucks, and it's been in my life for like so long. So I'm actually really sad that it's closing. So this morning, I thought I would go and get my final Starbucks from there and go for a little bit of a walk as well, because like I said, it's such a gorgeous morning. So I'm gonna go and grab a coffee, go for a walk, and I can't believe it's the final one. It just feels really weird. But anyway, I'm gonna stop blabbering about that. I'm gonna get some shoes on. I'm also just gonna quickly chuck on my Lululemon belt bag just to, oh, I've got my new Pilates Club hoodie on, as you can probably tell. Let me just turn around so you can see it. I absolutely love it. I think it's like the perfect fit and I'm just obsessed with it. I think this is a size large. I'll leave a link to it down below. I can't really see. But I'll leave a link down below and I'll also put my size next to it, just in case anybody is wondering. But anyway, trainers are going to go on and then we shall head out the door and get out for a nice Sunday morning coffee and walk. I have my coffee. I went with a large iced caramel macchiato, blonde roast with an extra shot and a vanilla cold foam, and then I thought I might as well get a little cake pop as well for the final farewell. And I got this little bear one, which looks so cute. I've never had this and I've been wanting to get it for a little while actually, so I figured I obviously need to get it today. And look at how cute. I don't know what flavour it is, but it looks adorable. I can't even tell you the amount of times I've sat in that chair and had a girly coffee catch up. Like, the fact that this is all like going to be over actually makes me so sad. I know that sounds really weird and really lame and really weird and like really sad, but it has a lot of memories in this building. Like, the amount of secrets that have been shared in here is unreal. This is literally the most perfect Sunday morning. Like, the blue skies, the autumnal leaves. There is literally not a cloud in the sky. It's so autumnal, so many leaves on the ground. I have my coffee, I have my trainers on and my leggings so I can go for a nice long walk. This is literally my kind of Sunday morning. I'm really trying to make the most of autumn whilst I can, because obviously in 3 days I'm going to be in Bali in the sunshine, in the warm, whereas now I'm in the sun but it's absolutely freezing. Like, there's a really cold wind this weekend. Like, it is so cold, I definitely should have put a coat on, and I won't have all these autumnal crunchy leaves, and then by the time I get back it'll be winter and Christmas, like autumn will be over. So I'm really trying to make the most of this whilst I can, although I can't lie, I'm excited to be warm in the sun because I'm absolutely freezing right now. Obviously I'm back home and it is now time, it is 10, I think, half 10, 10:36, and I'm gonna do a bit of a Sunday reset. I need to get loads of washing on, ready to pack everything in my suitcase. So I'm gonna put some washing on, get the house nice and tidied, just have a bit of a Sunday reset, as well as like a bit of packing and prepping for Bali. It's like a Sunday reset slash prepping for Bali, Bali edition Sunday reset. How many times have I said the word Bali in this vlog? I feel like Bali, Pilates and parcels is probably like, take a shot every time that I say those words in this vlog and you will probably be very drunk by the end of this. First up, washing is going on, and today for my washing I'm going to use the I got sent the Comfort like Molly May range thing, which is also just reminding me that I haven't actually watched the Molly May documentary yet, and it came out last week but I kind of forgot about it. I think I might download it for the plane. I feel like that would be quite a good thing to watch on the plane, and I'm pretty sure I can download things on Amazon Prime, so I might do that. But I got the Comfort Pure Heaven scent, like Molly May. I don't know why my washing is half sticking out. Like the Molly May collaboration, that is great, so I need to take that out. Thingy majiggy, so I'm going to try this today because I've not tried it before. It smells really nice though, just like a nice, clean, fresh. I actually do really like that. I don't really know how to explain it, but why am I talking about washing liquid in such detail? I don't actually know. Yeah, I need to put some washing on, and then I think I need to wash my hair today. I'm thinking Sunday reset wise, what do I need to do? Put washing on, wash my hair maybe, or I'll do that tomorrow, unsure. I just need to get my office tidied up so it's nice and tidy for when I leave. I want the house to be nice and clean and tidy when I leave, so that when I get back it's nice and clean and tidy. And other than that, I don't really know. I'm going to put my washing on because I am rambling, and we'll go from there and I'll see you in a bit. Good evening, it is 10 to 5. Good evening, it is 5 o'clock and I'm doing another Pilates observation. I forgot the other day that I had another one to do. I said it was my last one and it wasn't. I completely forgot I had a Pilates class at 5 p.m. this Sunday to observe. So it is 7 minutes to 5, it's 4:53 and it is getting so dark. Like obviously with the clocks going back last night, it's got dark an hour earlier and so dark, like it feels like winter right now, and it's making me very excited to get out of the country for a month because it is literally like, it's going to be like pitch black in probably like 20 minutes, which is crazy. Like it's not even 5 o'clock, and it was at 4 o'clock I could tell it was getting dark. Like it's so bizarre, like all the cars have got their lights on. It is so dark right now. I feel like on camera it's looking lighter than it is, and I just hate it. Like I hate how dark it's got. But anyway, the Sunday reset kind of went out the window because the issue with the SD card and losing loads of footage kind of took up my afternoon because I was trying to edit things so that because I was paranoid about losing other footage and stuff, and it's just been a little bit of a stressful afternoon, which hasn't been ideal. So although I'm not doing the Pilates class, I feel like going to a Pilates class and just being in that atmosphere is probably what I need this evening to kind of calm me down and relax me. And I'm just gonna have a very chilled evening, which I feel like I need and I'm really looking forward to. But yeah, that is what I'm gonna do. I've got my notebook here ready to take my notes. I've got my Pilates hoodie on still, very appropriately dressed, and I need to stop rambling because the class starts in 5 minutes and I need to get going. So I'm gonna go and do this Pilates observation and I'll see you in a bit. Pilates observation is done, and I am actually done now with all my Pilates observations. My little sign-in sheet is complete. I am home, the pyjamas are on, and for dinner I'm having my classic Georgieivyclarke meal. I have this for dinner at least once a week, and it's rigatoni, or I sometimes have bucatini depending how I'm feeling. Last week was bucatini, so this week is rigatoni, and then the tomato mascarpone pasta sauce from Aldi is absolutely delicious, and it's one of my favourite dinners, and I've realised I obviously won't be having it for a while, so I figured it should be my last. I'm going to have this for dinner tonight and probably also Tuesday night, which will be my last meal in the UK for a while, so I thought it was only right to have this for my dinner before I go away, obviously. So that is going to be my dinner, and then my sweet treat for tonight will probably be an M&S cinnamon bun. I'm going to warm it up and then I will have that whilst I'm in bed watching something on TV, which just sounds absolutely perfect. My dinner is now done. I've added parmesan and chili flakes because I always add that and it's delicious, and I'm actually going to eat it in bed tonight, which I never normally do, but I just really wanted to get into bed and have like a nice long cozy evening. And I'm going to watch Married at First Sight. I've got a few episodes to catch up on, so I'm going to watch that. It is now 6:55, which means I've got a few hours to just chill in bed before I go to sleep, which is literally perfection.
We love each other. I'm joking.
Don't tell Bailey that I love him because I don't feel that yet.
Hello, it is Tuesday of next week, but I have had this arrive and I really wanted to open it with you. However, I'm not weekly vlogging this week because tomorrow is literally the day that I go to Bali. So I thought I'd quickly film a clip and then I'll edit it into last week's vlog. Basically, Sisters and Seekers came out with this faux suede jacket and I have wanted this jacket for a while. They originally came out with it in like a blue and a pink and I was obsessed with it, but I just knew I wouldn't wear those colours obviously. I actually considered ordering the blue at one point because I loved the jacket so much. And they've now come out with it in a beige colour. I actually ordered this a few weeks ago, but something else I ordered was on pre-order, which meant that my order didn't get dispatched for ages. And luckily it has arrived today because obviously, like I said, I go to Bali tomorrow. So I'm so glad that it has arrived in time so that I can like open it and be here for the delivery basically. I really hope it fits. I ordered a medium and I don't know if it's going to be a bit too big because it's quite an oversized fit anyway, but we shall see. So this is the jacket and they also have a matching bag, which I think I'm going to get because I think the bag with the jacket would look so cool together. This is her. I love the colour of this. This is so nice. This is what she looks like. I am obsessed with that. And then I did also order, this was the thing that was on pre-order and I didn't realise when I ordered it that this was on pre-order and it would take ages to arrive, but it's a little card holder. This goes on the bag, and the reason why I ordered this is because I had some money left over on a gift card that needed using up, so I thought I might as well just order this. But now I really need the bag to go with it, so that just like hangs on the bag, which then matches the jacket, and I just think that is so cool. They also came out with this jacket in like a dark grey colour like this, and Alana actually ordered that, which means we can now be matching, mismatching in our Sisters and Seekers jackets. But Alana's jacket arrived like a couple of weeks ago because hers wasn't on pre-order, and it has been so annoying like seeing Alana wearing hers and not being able to like have mine. So I'm so glad that I finally have it. I really hope that this fits how I want. Let's have a little look. Okay, I think I like it. I think that's a good fit. Obviously I've got quite a big chunky jumper underneath it and I feel like it looks okay. I like my jackets and stuff to be oversized, so I'm just trying to find the pocket. There we go. I think that's okay. I think I probably could have got away with a size small as well, but I do like my jackets to be oversized, so I feel like that works pretty well. Little 360. I'm really happy with that. I think that's so cute. And now, like I said, I just need the bag, because imagine the bag, little card holder like attaches onto the bag on the outside. That is literally gonna look so cute. Obviously it doesn't really work with this outfit, but I'm so happy with that and I'm so glad that it arrived in time. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to last week and carry on as normal with the weekly vlog. The shark mask is on, I'm doing my red light therapy, and I am gonna leave this week's weekly vlog here because I am just gonna carry on chilling in bed for a little bit and then go to sleep. So the week is now over and my day is now over. And I will next see you in Bali, which is actually kind of crazy thinking about it. I still can't believe I go to Bali next week. Like it's slowly starting to sink in, but it also hasn't really sunk in at all yet. Like I literally have 3 more nights at home, which is crazy. I just need to not think about it, otherwise I'm gonna probably start stressing out. But anyway, the next weekly vlog will be in Bali, as I've said, which is so exciting. So make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on that. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching and for spending the week with me, and I'll see you at some point soon in another one. Bye!